Music knows no borders. However, borders are made for music. These are not confined or closed off borders, but their presence demands a certain distinctiveness not shared in other regions. It's not just music, but also dance accompanying music that engenders this distinctiveness. For instance, a dance of Thessaly known as the Klistos is specific to the Argithea region of the Agrafa mountain range. Although dances and their origins are separate, very few villages such as Megalochari and Arta, Epirus, dance the Klistos. This exemplifies the borderless nature of music and dance in a given area. Another example is the dance Osmantaka, found exclusively in Epirus and southern Albania, which is non-native to any other part of the world. From understandings like this, I wanted to create a method to visualize the relatedness of ethno-musical cultures to other cultures and demonstrate how cultural spheres of influence, or CSIs, exist based on comparison. This method, that I call the 69 to 70 rule, is still quite youthful in nature and prone to evolve with feedback. The numbers 69 and 70 are completely arbitrary and do not hold any value in themselves. The value lies in the proximity of the numbers to their neighbors and/or the next tenth, representing how closely related or how similar the object, which is number 70, is to its surroundings. Let's exemplify this method. All numbers of 70 to 79, represent Greek music. Let's put Thrace as the object, or the number 70. When comparing Thracian music to the music of Central Macedonia, I would give the latter the value of 75, due to how both regions sound different, but are still both Greek. When comparing Thracian music to that of Southern Bulgaria, I would ascribe the latter to the value of 69, since the musical repertoire is nearly identical to the former. The main difference is that both regions are in different countries separated by a border, hence the difference in tenths, 69 versus 70. Thus, the main discussion arises. Why would the music of two different countries sound more similar to each other than music found in their own respective country? This is due to cultural spheres of influence, or simply areas where ethno-musical, cultural, and visual, including custom and dance, are shared and evolved together for a long period of time, creating a distinct disposition. The more closely related music is, the greater the chance of the presence of CSIs. As another example, Epirus, South Albania, and Thessaly. I already covered in my last video how the Pintos Vlachs serve as a transitional zone between Epirus and Thessaly, with the influence stemming essentially from west to east. In this example, the object is Epirus, with southern Albania, 69, and Thessaly, 73. Epirotica, specifically Deep Epirotica, which is the hub of Yanina, extending to areas of Kurentos, Agori, Pogoni, and Thesprotia, is more similar to that of southern Albania compared to Thessaly. This is because the CSI of Epirus has evolved within southern Albania and northwestern Greece for centuries, creating the highly distinct nature of its music and being shared without difference by Albanians, Greeks, and Vlachi. Hence, Epirus will always be combined with southern Albania and should be due to the CSI. How about the prefectures of Arta and Preveza? These locations are part of Epirus, but are also influenced by the traditions of Rumelia. My family, having come from eastern Arta next to the Argithea region of Thessaly, know and had grown up with songs and dances of Deep Epirotica repertoire, but also know of songs influenced by Rumelia. Additionally, as stated earlier, the village of Megalochari, which is in this area, dances the Klistos of Thessaly's Argithea region. The ultimate goal using this method is to create a map showcasing all CSIs through the study of every region's repertoires and visualize how similar each dance and song are. This is, of course, not going to be 100% accurate. Nothing really is. This is just a model to help explain and essentially showcase how ethno-musical cultures relate to one another within a given area.